Hi, WhiskyJason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting a German whiskey. It's called the Stork Club Straight Rye Whiskey from the Spree Wood Distillers. 3-year-old, 55%, a German whiskey. Whiskey base 91187. So there was a Dr. Torsten Römer. He actually started the Spreewald Brennerei, which is the distillers, in 2003, about 60 kilometers, maybe about 40 miles south of Berlin. There's this area of Germany, it's called the Spree Forest, and there's a lot of woods there. We have the Black Forest in Germany, there's the Bavarian Forest, and there's also the Spree, because of the river Spree. Now, 3 guys bought this distillery in 2016, 3 German Berlin bartenders. And they have their own company, Spreewald Distillers, also called the Small Big Brands. And so what they did is they found out that Dr. Torsten Römer wanted to sell. Dr. Thomas Römer did something no one else has ever done in Germany. He actually entered a whiskey, his German whiskey, into the Whiskey Bible. And Jim Murray actually tasted the so-called Sluipsy, and he gave this whiskey 94 points. And so this guy actually knows what he's doing. And Dr. Torsten Römer, he sold his distillery with everything that's included in it now to the new group. So this is German rye from the state of Brandenburg. This is water from the area of the Spree Forest. And this was actually matured for 3 years within 40 miles of Berlin in ex-bourbon casks and ex-white wine casks. They used a 650 liter, which would be divided by 4, so about 160 gallon distilling still. Oh, this is not bad. And they actually won the silver medal at the San Francisco Spirits competition in 2017. All right, the first thing I get is rye, burnt rye, almost a burnt marshmallow rye. I'm picking up some other spices and a little bit of herbs in there. If you've ever had a dill pickle, you just take that dill out of there. That's the type of rye I'm getting. It's more of a dill rye than anything else. I'm getting a little bit also of a nutty chocolate, a hazelnut chocolate, to be exact. Wow, I'm pretty good at this time. Ooh, it's getting even better. Wow, this is really good stuff here. But the burntness of that marshmallow's a little bit still there. And I don't know if those are revitalized casks or not. I could imagine that they maybe toasted those ex-bourbon casks again. Maybe they charred those white wine casks, which I really don't hope so, because I don't think the white wine would survive the char. But the hazelnut chocolate marshmallow with the dill rye is exactly the right description here. 55%, which means I may use, or I'm going to use, some water. Now I'm going to try it, first of all, without any water, undiluted. It's a little too strong for me. This is going to be very good stuff for a Manhattan or a Sacchares or anything else where you have a rye whiskey that you can use in there. It's got a strong punch. It's a 55% ABV. So that's 110 proof. And it's got a very, very good rye taste to it as well. I'm going to dilute this down to about 42%. I consider the 42 to 46% basically a sweet spot. So let's try this again. On the nose, the burntness is gone. The rye is still there. The dill is still there. A little bit of wood, but there's something else. I get a fennel. Ooh, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Over here, we sometimes put fennel on the grill, and we grill it, we barbecue it. That's actually very nice. And that's a little bit what I got. This is a very, very interesting rye, I must admit. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. First of all, I thought I had diluted it a little bit too much, but not at all. It came in a little bit on the weak side, but then it just kind of went up. First of all, that rye kicked in. It's a good rye. It's not a dark, heavy rye. It's more of a sweet rye. A little bit of dill was there. I still get the marshmallow type of sweetness in there. It's a creamy, sticky type of gooey sweetness. The alcohol is still there, and there's a little bit of wood even there. And actually, with a lot of water, it did this. And at the end, it's still very, very nice. Sweet, rye, marshmallow. The chocolate and the hazelnut are a little bit more just supporting everything, a little bit of an underlying character. But the rye, the dill, the marshmallow really comes out even more. For a German rye whiskey, I haven't tried that many rye whiskeys from Germany, to be honest, but so far this is the best I've had. What I would like to do is I would like to, first of all, give it a grade. I'm going to give it a B minus. All right, it's a B minus. Hey, congratulations! A German whiskey got a B minus in Jason's world. WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany. And for the value of money, as I said, it's 42 euros over here, which is about $50 for a half-liter bottle. I don't think I've mentioned the price yet, have I? So that means you have to almost put about $70. So it's not the cheapest whiskey in the world. But unfortunately, things over here in Germany that are German-made are always a little bit more expensive, and this is a small batch, which means, hey, as I said, a 650-liter still, which would be 120 gallons. So you're not really producing gallons or thousands of gallons or barrels and barrels of this stuff. What I would still like to do is I would still like to compare it really briefly to my Lot 40. I love Lot 40. If I ever talk about rye and I don't say Lot 40, I'm sick. Oh. This is an A to an A minus. This is as I said, a B minus. Now the price, if you really think about this, $80, if you could even get it in the States or in England or any place else you're watching this, is a little bit too much. Therefore, I'm going to give it a C minus. All right, might actually be a D plus, but who cares? My job is to taste the rare and exotic whiskeys. My job will be, and that's what I gave myself this job, would be to taste a lot of German whiskeys and become the face of the German whiskey world in English. And to be very honest, Stork Club Straight Rye Whiskey gets a thumbs up. All right, it's not fantastic, but with a B minus, it's actually a very good German whiskey. Once I had a German whiskey evening where we had 6 different whiskeys, and all my friends, I had 10 guys there, and we tried the different things. At the end, I pulled out just a normal scotch. I don't know, it was Old Pulteney, I think, 12-year-old. I just gave them all a little bit in the glass, and they went, oh, finally. The German whiskey is not as good as a Scottish whiskey. It's not as good as a bourbon usually. It's still developing. It's still becoming what it should be one day. But this stuff as a German straight rye whiskey is good. And I would actually go, it's very good for a nice cocktail. WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of American Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I release my videos. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. See you soon. Bye-bye.